Remy Ma is being treated rudely by Pap, and she and Papoose have been at each other's throats over the internet. He questioned her about her snooping around with Eazy The Block Captain when he was trying to keep the family together. Then he had the audacity to attempt to portray himself as the antagonist. Remy accused Pap of cheating and touching her in retaliation because she couldn't stand by and let him get away with defaming her. Lots of women. Because Pap says he would drop receipts that would silence Remy, the already unpleasant situation seems to be getting worse. The unknown couple was actually Papoose and Remy Ma. Remy even teased renowned boxer Clarissa Shields for showing interest in Pap's new girlfriend while she was still behind bars. 5 hip-hop fans were so absorbed in texting each other that they forgot to bring up Remy and Pap. When Papo and Remy Ma were originally introduced by DJ K in 2004, their romance took off, and they clicked right away. Despite having formally begun dating by 2007, Remy's imprisonment for assaulting a woman in 2008 put a halt to their romance. Papoose held her accountable during her 6-year sentence and dealt with the coming home, spending weekends with her, and even getting married over the phone while she was still incarcerated. You see, it was a love story for the books. However, Remy began to object to Pap's management of their home once they were let free in 2014. He would just respond that it was normal because they hadn't lived together for about 6 years and that it would take some getting accustomed to living together again when she complained about his lack of cleanliness, leaving dirty dishes and clothes lying around, and other things. Their representation of Black love enthralled observers in 2015 when they renewed their vows in an extravagant ceremony. After an incredibly difficult IVF procedure, their daughter was born in 2018. However, in 2023, there were accusations that Remy was having an affair with Papoose by dating a combat rapper named Eazy The Block Captain. The rumors began when Remy became manager of E, and they formed a battle rap group, and it appeared as though everything was happening. Went south after that, Papoose added, asserting that Remy spent Christmas with her boyfriend instead of her daughter. While spending Christmas at home with his daughter, he shared a photo of Remy with her new lover, Eazy, captioning it, "This is where Remy Ma is now that I've finally moved on. #narcissist, she is acting erratically and lying. I suggested that we get a divorce like adults, but Remy refused to comply, even when she uploaded a video of herself with their kids. On Christmas Day, my child basically said that Pap is a liar and a clout chaser. She also mentioned that you have a serious gambling problem and lie, no matter what I do with my child on important days. Additionally, you tried to keep me isolated from everyone and everything and to coerce me into obtaining a low-cost divorce. I told my stupid self to hide who I really am. You will do everything it takes to preserve the image of Black love that I helped you construct. You felt comfortable with the 4 lies. We are both free to cease hiding and acting like we're not. But in response to Papoose's accusation that Remy had cheated on him, she produced invoices that demonstrated his ongoing infidelity. Evidently, Pap had fallen asleep as he talked to his buddy. Lastly, because my kid idolizes me, please refrain from trying to make me seem like a wonderful mommy. Remy was able to obtain his phone through Clarissa Shields and capture screenshots of the text messages that were sent between Clarissa and Pap. Pap didn't seem to be taking Clarissa seriously at first. She texted him to beg him to check up on him and make sure he got home safely, saying that he wasn't doing all the lovely things she expected him to do if he was serious about her. Provides when I'm hallucinating, I say, I'd like flowers. I'm having a rough trip, so I need some alone time. As I lie here, I feel foolish, but I'm not sure how to describe it. This lady Clarissa Shields and that sorry publicity team have been putting out fake stories about me every day to make me look bad, and he looked like God's gift for too long, Remy stated, scolding Clarissa for disparaging her in the press. I pleaded with Papoose to stop. Remaining silent is the best course of action. My body is exhausted. I watched it all, but don't worry. He said that because you're ugly, he would never date you. Now everyone will see your tough exterior. Remy also posted screen grabs of a terrified Clarissa, begging people to stop the chaos before it got out of control. As it turned out, Clarissa had no business getting engaged to this guy because she was working on a major documentary. Ryan Destiny plays her in the documentary The Fire Inside. A lot of press rounds have been done to promote the film, which is set for release this month, rather than waiting for it to gain popularity on its own. Her apparent role as a sidekick for a man who has been married for more than 15 years caused her to become viral. But the text infuriated Remy, who said, "Papoose, you dumb fool." And Shields, "I snapped a photo of the conversation, but he followed your advice. I realized he was plotting to jail me. He held me while I was away and said he wrote my songs. Just consider that. Additionally, he threatened to reveal anything negative about me, so if it did, it was him." Clarissa might have simply allowed Remy and Pap to handle their marriage at this point rather than interfering and adding to the complexity. Shields claims that since Remy allegedly has 2 significant others, she shouldn't even be talking. How can a man who has a girlfriend aggravate a woman who has 2 boyfriends? Shields said, "If I'm not alone, why are you calling me Remy Ma?" To which Remy replied, "Hi, Miss Shields. As I was a single wife and child, I am currently a single girlfriend." Ironically, Remy refers to herself as a one-boyfriend woman, despite the fact that she is married and ought to avoid having any lovers. Remy also said, "I'm a great woman at that. Then why won't you all leave me alone? He will never buy you anything since he thinks he is the prize. He takes, not gives. Besides, I own the bag. Stop playing with me. I am not the enemy you are looking for. The reason your man is upset is because I know you, and I'm truly very happy." Papoose shot back, "I hate to tell you that Remy Ma is self-centered. She chose to be unfaithful over and over. She's behaving like the victim now that I've finally moved on. I've filed for divorce several times. Instead of handling things like an adult, she would prefer to utilize social media to get attention. This is not what I wanted." "You feel foolish, but he looked foolish too, through all this drama," explained Pap. "As you can see, I kept quiet during this struggle since my 6-year-old daughter requires consistency in her educational environment." According to Papoose, Remy is upset because she wants to control the story, particularly the transformation that Pap and Eazy underwent. He wrote, "I told her we could divorce like adults, but she won't agree because I wouldn't lie and deny what happened." Even while it's heartbreaking to witness these two ruining each other in this way, Remy's claim that Pap was aggressive with her is receiving even less attention. She said, "Papoose, play with the authorities. You forget the pool renovation was never finished because you were attacking me in the garage, and the workers had to call the cops to get you off me. Not because he was with me, but because he was with my wife, I knocked him out." The audio and video evidence should then surface. This situation completely alters if it comes out that Pap was violent, and there might be dire consequences. When a couple who were formerly commended for their black love breaks up in public, most people now view it as a dreadful situation. However, everything changes if these charges are accurate. I'd want to know what you think of this, so please share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Check back for other updates and news like this one.